Like, is this what I'm fated to go through seriously, or what's really happening? Hi guys, how are you doing? I'm hoping you guys are having an amazing week or weekend or whatever. I'm hoping you guys are having the most amazing times of your life. And guess what? I'm here to give you guys a story time, like a full story time, because why not? Seriously. Okay, so guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charity Perry. To those who are like literally new here, we do all the good vibes types of content, like period, lifestyle, fashion, story times, whatever. We're just here for all the good vibes. So if really that's like your vibe, of course it is, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to the family. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking again, and I hope you will continue clicking. And don't forget to like this video, comment, share, and also subscribe. Okay, so thank you so much, thank you so much. Okay, today I'm going to do a story time, so let's get right into it, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. Okay, so this thing happened when I was in high school. Like, there is this time. Okay, I don't know if you. Wow. Okay, welding is going on around. I'm so sorry if you guys end up listening to a lot of noises. Sorry. Don't worry though. Okay, so I was in high school when this stuff happened. Like, okay, I don't know if your high schools were like mine. Like, kungekuwa tuna one of the parade days, then they just decide to check you guys. Okay, besides that, tulikuwa tunaenda parade on Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I don't know about you guys, but our school tulikuwa tunaenda like thrice. Parade, is it parade or assembly? Iyo. So tulikuwa tunaenda, and we could just stand there, be told whatever we were supposed to be told, blah 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 blah. Like, life was just good until those days zenye wange decide sasa we are now going to do an impromptu checking, like just a random one. Like, yani tumeenda parade like just any other day, then they just decide, boom, we are doing some checking. Sometimes ingekuwa checking your dorm, sometimes ingekuwa checking your outfit, because on Monday, Wednesday and Friday we were actually supposed to wear a long sleeve skirt, blah blah blah, hizo outfits zingine, but ilikuwa a long sleeve tie hizo. But on Tuesday and Thursday we were supposed to wear short sleeve. Wow, I can't believe I remember.
I'm happy because I never expected it, but God gave it to me. I'm grateful to Him.
So on Tuesdays and Thursdays we were supposed to wear some short sleeve, and Monday, Wednesday, Friday tulifaa kuvaa long sleeve. I hope you guys meielewa. Then weekends we had another uniform. It was called a weekend uniform. I believe you guys, your schools zilikuwa hivyo pia. So okay, so this day that I'm talking about, it was on Wednesday. I remember very well, like it was yesterday. So it was on Wednesday. You said tumenda inaitwaje, tumenda parade vizuri. Like, there is no any doubt that something could happen like that. So sisi ndo hao pam 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 tumenda parade. Okay, I remember I don't know if I accompanied any of my friends that day. Mimi nilienda to like maybe, you guess. So tulikuwa parade, everything happened. They told us we are now going to do what? An impromptu checking. Okay, you can imagine. Like, imagine tu umekaa tu alafu someone just tells you that, okay, so we are having a questionnaire or we are having an interview on something that you had not planned for. Remember, like, no one had a hint. Imagine that the president of the school did not even have a hint that today we are going to do a check. As in, lakini kweli hawa watu. Anywho, so sisi, anyway, I was so safe. Hiyo siku nilikuwa nimevaa vizuri. I was with some nice socks, brushed shoes, skirts, imeenda shule. Like, it was so clean, so neat, so like the required height. Just obviously in high school you could not wear skirts zenye zimefika juu ya magoti. Alafu ndefu sana. Okay, please come on. So like the only one yenye ilikuwa at least it looks more cute ilikuwa yenye inafika wapi? Yenye inafika kwa magoti. So that was mine. Okay. Before we go so much into details, okay, so easy outfits, like the reason why they were doing this impromptu checking is just to find out like who doesn't have a full uniform, so like Monday, Wednesday and Friday we were actually supposed to do what? To wear those, the required long sleeved na hizi zingine ties, skirts, blah blah blah. So ungepatwa maybe hauna tie, you were ordered to buy another one. If you don't have that long sleeve, you are ordered to get another one. If maybe your skirt was torn or it was too short, you are ordered to have another one. Plus socks, maybe hauna slippers nini, you are ordered to have another one. So you nilikuwa reason ya impromptu, just to make sure that students are students, they're not outdoing themselves. No. So your day, mimi nilikuwa nimevaa vizuri. I had socks, I had nice shoes, I had my amazing skirt, I had that long sleeved. Nakumbuka ni Wednesday. Like I had a nice one on Monday and another nice one on Wednesday. Those always on the right girls. Check. Check.
I'm just playing.
So hiyo siku mimi nilikuwa nimevaa poa, tie safi, nini, my hair was kempt, like everything was just okay. So si mimi nikaenda nikachekiwa. I'm just there waiting to be told what, go to class. Nikacheck, kwanza nilienda among the first one because seriously mbona nibaki nyuma, and I'm like okay, and I need to go back to class so that I can think about what's the next class so that I can prepare. Oh my god, it was all vibes. Sasa si mimi ndo huyo pam nikaambiwa aje niende class because I look good. By that nilikuwa form 3, imagine, and the way form 3s were so stubborn, mimi nilikuwa so nice. So mimi ndo huyo nimeenda kwa class. So okay, as I said, I was among the first people to be checked. Sasa si nikaenda class. So just some minutes before anything, I saw my friend alikuwa from the back window. Like me nilikuwa nakaa kwa dirisha. So I just had someone calling me, "Yo, Charity." Turning, like kuangalia kwa dirisha, it was on the other side. Like parade iko east side, so the other side. So let's just say this block was separating the parade and where the girl was. And looking at the girl, okay, that girl is my friend. Let's do the meet aje. Nibeshangu this easy. Okay, she was slim at that time, so let me just call her Slim. Saizi amenona. Okay, so Slim akaniita aje, Charity. So I turned and I looked at her. That girl was messy. Imagine Slim had nothing, literally nothing. Like the only thing she had is a skirt and a shirt. And remember, the shirt ilikuwa nayo ilikuwa short sleeve, and she's supposed to do what? To have a long sleeve. So me, I was like, bro, umetoka wapi? Like, I think people are in the parade na watu wenye wanakaka wewe. That's still there. How are you here? Like, what the hell are you doing here? So, okay, alikuwa na nini? Alikuwa na short sleeves, skirts na nini? Na slippers, by the way. Like, she had slippers. Red slippers. Hizo slippers. Like, slippers. Not even sandals or slides. Slippers. So, sindo huyo akafanya nini? Akaniambia, okay. So, mimi nimetoroka parade because actually I can't stand having all these mistakes, because actually imagine Hannah Lo. Oh my god, I'll just have to shout because of this well done. Wow. So akukuwa na, like imagine ana viatu, ana socks, nini ataambiwa anunue? Ataambiwa anunue viatu, ataambiwa anunue socks. Okay, akona skirt. Okay, that's nice. Akona nini? Akona shati, short sleeve. So she'll be told, sure. So she'll be told to buy what? To buy another long sleeved, I mean, because akona short sleeved. Period. Another one, hana nini? Hana tie. She'll be told to buy a tie. So hana long sleeve, hana tie, hana socks, na hana viatu. Four things iwaje. And remember, the deputy of the school beda alikuwa teacher wake, not lecturer, alikuwa teacher wake wa home science. So imagine how she's going to embarrass the deputy. So nikamuuliza, seriously, okay, so time tulikuwa tumesimama je, yako ako the other side, mimi niko the other side. So dirisha ndio imetu separate. So I'm like, niaje hauna nini? Hauna anything, like you only have your skirt and your shirt, and your shirt is a short sleeve. Like, bro, what are you going to do? Okay, so this is what she told me. Akaniambia, now that you have already been checked, actually aliniuliza je, umeshachekiwa? Nikamwambia, mimi nishachekiwa. So you see how I look good. Akaniambia, okay, because already ushachekiwa, can I please just borrow your stuffs? Niende nichekiwe, and then I will just bring them immediately after checking. Actually, she was my classmate, so, and she was also my friend. So why should I not give her? Exactly. No reason. So si mimi nikampea. I gave her my socks, I gave her my shoes. We were wearing the same shoe size. I gave her my tie, I gave her my long sleeve. Did I give her my long sleeve? Yeah, I gave her my long sleeve, I gave her my tie, I gave her my shoes, and I gave her my socks. So akanipea short sleeve yake, akanipea slippers. So I am her. Because anyway, sinisha chekiwa, see, girl needs to be checked. Akaenda, akaniambia thanks so much. Acha niende nichekiwe mbio tu kwanza saizi, then I'm bringing them back. Ngombe period, ni sawa. Sasa akaenda, so mimi nimekaa class. I'm waiting for other people wakuje, wengine wakichekiwa, so that we can now start the next class. Now this is where everything switched. Like, it was all good vibes from the beginning until deputy and other teachers noticed that watu walikuwa wametoroka kwa parade. Like, it was shaking actually. Okay, it's not like parade yetu ilikuwa fenced na wall. Like, someone could just jump on the flowers na aende. Unaona? So people did that. And what? The teachers and the deputy noticed that that people walikuwa wametoroka. Guess what we were told? Hey. Wow. Aki, I've never recovered. Imagine we were told to return to the parade so that we can now restart the checking. And remember now, mimi sasa sina kitu. Niko tu, and so like tulikuwa ukichekiwa unaandikwa jina. No, ulikuwa tunachekiwa ukienda. So mimi nimechekiwa with all the things, like I have everything. Alafu next minute they want to redo the checking. Na sasa sina anything. Oh wow. Okay, that was so hurtful of me to hear. So ndio deputy akatoka. Acha. So ndio deputy akatoka kishout. Rudini parade. From 3 block. Come back to the parade. From 2 block. And I shout, like, you guys, you need to get back to the parade. So mimi ndio niko sasa. Unajua nilikuwa nime relax, like girl, like acha slim and achekiwe akurudishie vitu zako. But who's the deputy? Who are the teachers? Huh? It's not like they are going to leave other people go. I can imagine they had to repeat the checking. Na mimi ndio nimechekiwa with all the things. Now I don't have everything. Mind you, slim ashaenda. and the only way to get to her ni kutoka nje ya class kwenda kumtafuta. Na what did I tell you? The other side ni parade and the other side ni nyuma ya parade. So our block like iko tu mbele ya parade. So like mlango iko huko. Siwezi pitia kwa dirisha because those windows, it's not like they were too open vizuri yenye unaweza ruka vizuri kama za dome. I'm telling you guys, that was the worst state I was. Like, I was in the worst state I've ever imagined myself. Imagine hadi to make it more stupid, nilianza sasa kutafuta kwa class just in case someone alikuwa amewacha viatu zake, socks zake na nini zake, nivae tu niende parade nichekiwe, because no, it's not like I'm going to now suffer for my girl's mistake. And there is no way you are now going to explain ati unajua sijui. No way. Slim ashaenda. Baby girl hana option. Oh my god, I felt so bad. It's not like now the world is not going to stop because sasa uko kwa shida. You have to act. You have to do something because it's not like everything is now waiting for you to decide what you're going to do next. Hiyo sa deputy yako kwa nje anapiga duru. Ana shout akigonga kwa milango za watu. Tokeni nje, mrudi parade. Nini. Mimi ndio wewe, mimi niko tu hapo hata sijui nifanye nini.
Oh, sorry. Don't cry.
Sijui niende hiyo parade, sijui niruke kwa dirisha, sijui. I just don't know what to do.
Oh God, I'm losing my mind.
In that state yenye sasa bado tu niko huku na hiyo state deputy akanipata. Oh my god, remind you actually alikuwa anatembea like anaenda hivi anarudi. Alafu it's not like anatembea kama angalia mbele, anachungulia hivi kwa milango za watu like all the classes. So mimi kuchungulia kwa yetu, anapata msichana kwa huko hivyo anazunguka anaenda hivi anarudi. And who's that msichana? It's me. Msichana mwenyewe hana viatu, hana anything. Nilibaki tu like period. Ushanipata. Wacha anze kushout. Mind you, huyo deputy alikuwa ananijua. And that's another story. It's not like she knew me as a good person. She knew me as a very, very bad person. Actually, like, I will just give you a story of why she knew me. So dem. Unasa adi naita deputy dem. So deputy akaniona. Ako like, Paris. Alikuwa anaita Paris, not Charity like all the other friends. Paris, what are you doing in the house? As if the house. What are you doing in class? Nimesema watu waende sijui kwa nini. Nimesema watu warudi parade. What are you doing here? I look at you. You look so messy. Like, I didn't talk kumuita baby girl. Like, this mama is shouting. Adi hata sina chance ya kwanza kumexplainia ati
kama ni vita, sisi pia tujipange, tujue ya kwamba ni vita.
You know. So mimi niko tu. I'm just flabbergasted. Like, I just don't know what to do. Like, I'm just stuck in my head. Like, I'm just confused. As in, baby girl, hakuna hata siwezi kuambia calm down because baby girl, you're just going to die. Like, today is your last day. Like, hadi nikaanza kushanga. As in, okay, if I'm really supposed to die, is it like this? Like, is this what I'm fated to go through seriously? Or what's really happening? Like, any things happened so fast. Like, no one could even predict that something like that could even go to happen. Imagine, at kitambo, as in, it's not like that was the first impromptu checking we were having. So like all the past days, all the past times we'd be having these impromptus, tulikuwa tunachekiwa, and it was just mara once. And it's not like people were not escaping, people were, but hatujaiambiwa turudi parade kurichekiwa because people have escaped. But I don't know why people just chose this day to kuhepa wengi, and the lecturers, mbona nawita lecturers?
Stop.
And the teachers chose this day to notice that watu wengi wametoroka. I just don't know.
Stop.
And this day is the same day that my friend Slim chose to not have anything.
Stop.
And it's the same day that my friend chose to toroka from the parade.
What was the reason? I just explained the reason. What was the reason, bitch?
Why did it have to be this day? And it's this day that I chose to look good. Well, saa zingine on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, I could, okay, it can even find you, maybe your shirts are not clean. No. So you just decide to do what is it called? A short sleeve. Na utavaa sweater. No one will even know that you don't have. Oh, but parade hatuko tunaenda na sweater. I've forgotten. But no one could even realize. As in, unaona, sa ingekuwa kibahati, maybe you are in your short sleeve, maybe your sandals, maybe whatever, but they don't do impromptus on those days. So this day nimechoose kungara. Adi nimechekiwa, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much for helping me this day to be so clean like this, because I've been trying so much to escape being in problems, and period, I have managed. But then after just managing not being in the problem is when fate decides to manage for me to be in problems.
Alipangalo Mungu, binadamu kulipangwa hawezi kabisa ngumu.
I'm telling you, baby, it's just so weird, it's just so twisted. Adi says this Jawai, like literally what was really going on. Anywho, sasa mimi sasa ndio deputy akanipata. Akaanza kunishautia hapo. Akinichapa makofi, kumbuka. It's not like she's just talking or discussing. We are not having a mature conversation. Paris is a very stubborn girl, and she is really disturbing this world, and she really needs to be slapped and bet. Mimi ndio nikapigwa. Nimepigwa makofi, nimepigwa kona zote. Hadi nimeshindwa hata kujiexplain. Hauna viatu, hauna socks, hauna nini. Paris, you are really disturbing me in this school. Nini. Umalizi shule yako toka. Hata sijui kama utamalizia pa. Mimi ndio huyo. Nenda tu nikichapa pa. Nikavurutwa. Nikatolewa nje. Now the whole parade to me. Kila mtu ananiangalia ni kama mimi ni shetani. Kila mtu ananiangalia ni kama I'm just some bad energy in this school. Like tunaambiwa, like I'm not following rules. Tunaambiwa turudi parade, I'm not. Tunaambiwa tuvae vizuri, I'm not. Now I am one of the reasons why people have been returned to the parade. Like those judgy faces. Unaona, like mtu anakuangalia ndio unaona kai, kwani what's wrong with me? Kwani how do I look? Even though alikuwa ananiangalia. So I'm just there. Nina chapa makofi, like I don't even have the chance to explain to anyone, and it's not like I can run and go take the mic and explain myself to the whole school. So nikachapa makofi. Nikachapa nikivurutwa mbele ya watu. Imagine parade iko hapo mbele ya class yetu, like immediately mbele ya class yetu. So si kutoka hivi na the deputy is really shouting. Alikuwa na sauti, yani hata sijui alikuwa anahitaji microphone. Alikuwa na sauti as if she even has the speaker in her stomach or whatever. Alikuwa na shout like hadi mtu angekuwa the other corner of the parade or even just the school angemsikia vizuri sana. Now she's shouting, mentioning my name, the way I'm so stubborn, the way I've really disturbed her in this school, the way whatever, all the bad things. Nimechapo makofi, kila mtu ananiangalia, everyone, hata wameacha sasa kucheck watu wengine. Now everyone is just looking at me as in, wow. So that's the girl. Wow, guy, unavyo anachapwa. Now my friends are like, wow, Paris, guy, and no one even has the guts to come and say that mimi nimekuwa na manguo. Now hiyo time I'm not seeing Slim. Sioni Slim pali yako.
Oh my god.
She can't even come and explain that she's the one who is wearing everything that belongs to me. And for those people that checked, actually they were not looking at faces, so I can't even blame them. So they didn't even know if they have already checked me and I was okay or not. Ndio nikapelekwa na deputy akanivuruta hivyo mpaka huko hivyo mbele kwa ofisi yake. Ananipiga na niambia venye nitenda home. You will just go for suspension or even expulsion because you are so stubborn. Nini. I'm telling people to go back to the parade. You're not going back. You're now showing me how rude you can be. Now look at you. Don't have all your outfits. Nini. You don't have a tie. You don't have shoes. You don't have... Parents, you just decided to come to this school to disturb. Mind you, I'm not even disturbing. I have given all my things to someone because I'm just a good-hearted girl who really cares about her friends. Now I just saw my friend Slim. She didn't have anything and I just decided to, hand over my stuff. Kumbe, I was doing the wrong thing. I was leading myself to hell. Amemaliza kushout hivyo okay, kumbuka all this time akinichapa makofi tukimsindikizana hivyo kwa ofisi, I was explaining myself until I realized that this mama was not even listening to me. Ndo nikakubali tu, no, just beat me, nichape, because umeona mimi ni ngoma, beat me. So kufika huko, now she's now explaining to all the other teachers, all the other people hapo, Paris, look at how she nini. These are the likes of girls when you wametoroka kwa parade tukicheck. Sijui nini. Ndo hapo sasa nikapata chance. Venye alinyamaza, like, she has now explained, she has shouted, she has everything. Now that's minute. Yenye tu amenyamaza, like anapea the other people the chance to now talk bad about me, scream about me. Nikaingia. But madam, imagine those tabs. I really had everything. But Slim amezichukua. I had to mention her name because she was her student. Remember I said that. She was a student, her home science student. So anamjua vizuri kabisa. So I had to tell her. Imagine, I had everything. I was in full outfits. Hata nimechekiwa. That's why I was in class. And I had everything. But I met Slim, mwenye hakukuwa na anything. And I had to give her my things because she asked for them anyway. Do I need chekiwe so that she can get them back to me. I'm even having her slippers. I'm having her shirt. Adi nikamuonesha admission number, by the way. I don't know if you guys in your schools mlikuwa na mashati. I mean, all your clothes zilikuwa zimeprintiwa your admission numbers. So I had to show her everything. Nikamuonesha even my shirt and that shirt, and I told her, awoni, admission number si yangu, ini admission number ya Slim, not mine, bro. So akabaki, well, uko sure si yako? Amo maybe a Slim. Aki, I'm almost mentioning. Amo maybe a Slim. Nikasema, no, how can I even? In fact, it's not like she's now away from school. I can even go struggle and look for her so that she can come and explain to you very well. I know you will have to believe her because you don't even believe me. Now all the other people, they just had to mind their business because now, like, the deputy was so boring. Anawapelekea kesi yenye hata haina chumvi. And out after Slim, in 10 minutes and get back here so that she can explain everything. And if I find out that you're lying to me, you're going for a suspension for 2 weeks. nini. Nikasema sawa, let me go and look for Slim. Nikatoka. Hiyo saa bado watu wako checking hapo. Nikatoka sasa, hiyo saa hata sina aibu because now the whole school has already seen me being beaten up like crazy, like kuhandoliwa tu kama sijui aje. Now I have the chance to express how right I am. Nikatoka. Umona Slim. Now when I meet anyone that is my friend or my classmate, mwenye anajua Slim, umona Slim. Now luckily I got someone who knows where Slim is. Akasema, yeah, ameenda hiyo side ya huko dom, I think ashachekiwa. And I was like, yeah. So ashachekiwa. Now she's out there walking vizuri, and I'm here suffering for her consequences, bwana. Nikaenda. Pam. Slim, unaitwa na deputy. In fact, that deputy tulikuwa tunamuita na jina yake tu. I cannot say her name here. Acha nimuite aje. Now I will call our deputy Thread. Let me just call her Thread, our deputy. So nikamwambia je Slim, hey Slim, Thread amesema uende muone. Actually we were just calling her by her name. Hatuko tunamuita deputy because okay, wallahi me I don't know if you guys had deputies when you walikuwa tu so much nagging, so much disturbing, so much like wanajipia hata kazi haiko. Sasa una venye ameshout kunihusu na hata it was not even, amenichapa embarrassment, ameni-embarrass uko mbele ya the whole school for something that is not even true. Like instead of just sitting down and listening to both sides of the story, amenishautia, ameniambia kila kitu mbele ya shule, afu ameenda tena amesema kila kitu mbele ya walimu huko hivyo, instead of just listening. Anyway, nikaambia Slim, so girl, Thread anataka kukuona, you just have to go and explain everything because aki ukijua venye ameni-harass. Akasema guy, aki I'm so sorry, hebu tuende. Tukaenda. Yosa tumenyamaza because I'm just in my head like nataka tu tufike haraka tu, you are clear vitu tu mimi nitoke tu like. Si tukafika. Deputy ndo huyo. Slim, is it true that you have stuff zenye sijui zako? All the things that you're wearing you want to say ni za Paris? Slim akasema, actually I'm the one who just borrowed her because I did not have anything. Ni zake, please don't do that to her. Now that's Thread hana kitu ya kusema. Deputy. Hashtag deputy. Hana kitu ya kusema. Unajua aliniambia nini anyway? Imagine she's telling me to now go and write an apology later. Apologizing for giving out my outfits for whatever. It was a tough one. Like I really suffered. Literally. That was just a suffering experience because literally why would someone even do something like that? Bona. Me I just want to tell you, me don't know if you guys had deputies when you walikuwa wanafanya vitu kama hizo. Man, she literally embarrassed me. Like, kai. It's not like the whole school came to know the story. Sa watu walienda tu wakijua kai ule dem imagine alitoroka na imagine hakukuwa na kitu yoyote, alikuwa tu na skirt na short sleeve na slippers. Yeah, that's now the story that was now around the school. So yeah, that's all for my story time today, and I'm hoping you guys really enjoyed. Yeah, and if you had such deputies, able tell me how you guys moved on from it. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and also don't forget to comment. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thanks to my leo. Okay, I was almost saying again. Bye.